Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you already know, I make videos about investing, videos about money, videos about technology. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can help us grow. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about platforms like Yahoo Finance, tools that you can pretty much use to watch the stock market, grow your stock, analyze stocks as well. Of course, I cannot kick off the class without talking about Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance is that one place that you have to go to if you want to learn about everything happening in the stock market. This is pretty much the very first place you can go to catch up on the stock market. You see a lot of news here daily. You can also watch. If you come up here to watch, you can pretty much watch finance news and what's going on with the market. So it's a lot of stuff. I also have my portfolio connected here. So you can see here when I go to my portfolio, stocks I own, you can see all the stocks I own, my shares as well. Everything is here. One of the things I always talk about is how I am not hiding these things from you guys. I will show you what my portfolio is looking like. And yeah, that's it. That's really it. I have a separate video of how I connected my stocks portfolio to Yahoo Finance. I'm going to add it to the description of this video. So the very first place you go to catch up on the stock market is Yahoo Finance. You can analyze a stock here as well. Let's say RGTI, for example. If I click on the stock now or just use the search to search for it, I'll be able to see everything about the stock, if it gives dividend or not, their earnings date. I can also go to financials to pretty much see what their numbers are looking like lately. I can also click on analysis to analyze the stock further to see what their last earnings calls were. If they miss their earnings, if they are losing money or they're making money, all of that is here. So the very first place you want to check out is Yahoo Finance. They also have an app as well. Really important. The app has a widget that pretty much shows you your stocks, the stocks you have in watch list, and notifications on your phone. So install the app. Make sure to use that widget the same way you drag a widget to your home screen on your phone. Do the same for the Yahoo Finance app. You're going to be getting a lot of information. I'm going to show you what the widget looks like on my phone. I'll put a screenshot right here on screen. So the first platform is Yahoo Finance. Now the second platform on our list of tools you can use to pretty much watch the stock market is Perplexity Finance. So it's Perplexity AI/finance. It shows you a lot about the market. It shows you a huge load of summary about the market. Also, you can add stocks to watch list on Perplexity Finance. You can also see what the market sentiment for today is. So far, today's market sentiment is just neutral sentiment. So some people are bullish, some people are bearish about the market. It's all in the middle in a sense. You can search for stocks, ETFs here. You can also search for crypto as well here. You can also query it to just, again, pull up stuff, right? You can tell it to, maybe, for example, let's see, NVIDIA earnings for the last 5 years. Hit enter. And boom, it will immediately pull up that data real quick. So it will search for the ticker for NVIDIA. It will show you their income statement for the last 5 years. You can ask a follow-up question as well. It generated everything in a CSV file for me. It has a Python program as well. Like, you can get a lot of information. You can properly analyze a stock with Perplexity Finance. Let me go back because this is gonna take a while and we don't have that time. Again, you can add stocks to watch list as well. If you add stocks to watch list, you will be getting just latest news about that stock over here. Earnings transcript as well, stock screener as well. A stock screener is basically you asking questions about a particular stock, right? So you can ask about any stock, you can pretty much just query it. See, companies that have the highest PE ratio, companies with the lowest PE ratio, what are the top 20 dividend yield companies in the S&P 500? You can, again, just screen it for any information. There are also templates up here. When you on the top right, it says use this template. The template we're talking about is basically something I've created before, but if you come to spaces here, you can pretty much save that particular template as well. Like you can, when you already have a stock screener, you can save it as a template, and whenever you come here, you see it. You can also create a new space. You can also go to templates, to pull up different templates on Perplexity. But we're moving away from the finance part, so I'm going to come up here and go to finance again. So you can also use Perplexity AI as well to do your research on your stock. It can be your body. You can ask it questions and it will pull the actual data. Now, don't tell it to recommend a stock for you to invest in. Instead, tell it to, show you a particular stock, how it has performed over the years. So it's better that way. You don't depend on these AI tools to pretty much recommend stocks for you, but they can pull up data about stocks for you. Now, the next one on our list is this platform, MSN. MSN has a section called Money. So it's msn.com/en-xl/money. I am going to include the link here in the description, but it's basically how you have Yahoo Finance, you have MSN as well, which I think is owned by Microsoft. Because on your Windows browser or Windows based browser, you can pretty much see information like this. So you can add stocks to your watch list. You can do your research on the stock. If I click on Joby Aviation now, let me zoom in a bit. You can see here that this is basically all the information for Joby. Their earnings per share year over year, revenue forecast as well. In fact, if you come to projection here, you can actually see what the projection is looking like for the coming days, basically. So you learn a lot about different stocks here as well. You can see stories about the stock's valuation as well, what analysts are saying about the stock, if they are recommending it or not recommending it, their earnings, also stocks in the same category, what their own earnings are looking like. So you see a lot of things. You see historical performance as well. You can see how it has performed over time compared to Archer Aviation or other companies like that. So you can use MSN as well to do a proper research on a stock before you buy that stock. You can come to analysis and you will also see different analysis for that stock. So I have a watch list here that I created. On the top right here, you can pretty much create a watch list. So I have a watch list. It's called my watch list. And in my watch list, I have these stocks. I can expand. You can see all the stocks here. You can see what their ratings are. Some are not rated by, some are rated by. It has helped me a lot with choosing stocks and all of that. Again, it doesn't tell me what stocks to pick. It just helps me understand what that stock is looking like, how the stock is doing and all of that, and how it's going to perform in the coming days, probably. So as you can see, the stocks I have in my watch list in the last 1 year are 45% up. And I think that's really, really massive. So we're done with MSN. Again, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're just checking out my channel for the first time. I'm really trying to grow the channel, and your like and subscription is going to help the channel go a long way. Thank you. Now, the next platform you should check out if you want to pretty much check out a stock, or as a tool to just really scan a stock and get a sense of what's going on, is this website. It's called wealthbranch.com. Here you can also get a sense of how some stocks are doing. Let's say, for example, Upwork stock. So this is Upwork. This one helps you with technical analysis. It just gives you a sense of what that stock is looking like lately. Now, this information is not updated in real time. Sometimes, as you can see here, it says 2025-07-15. That was yesterday, not today, but as of yesterday, this is what the forecast for the stock is looking like, or was looking like. So over here, you can see you can also switch the chart or change the chart. Here you can also see what sentiment is looking like for this particular stock. You can also see the volatility in like a month, what it looks like. Also, of course, price of the stock as of the last time it was reported. So you can also get a sense of a lot of things here as well when you check out World Branch. Now, another platform that I really talk about a lot is ChatGPT. Do not ask ChatGPT for recommendation about a stock. What you can do is you can use templates like this to analyze the stock. Just paste everything about the stock, and ChatGPT will do the rest of the work in a sense. So if I copy all this prompt like this, and you want to do a fundamental analysis, this prompt is called fundamental analysis prompt. You want to use it to do your research on, of course, a stock. You just copy it, go to ChatGPT, you paste it in ChatGPT. Once you've pasted it, don't forget to change the stock name. Let's say we want to do an analysis for Meta. Meta stock is listed on the New York Stock Exchange. How do I know that? Well, if you go back to a place like Yahoo Finance and you search for Meta, you can easily tell the exchange it's listed on. Or you can just Google it, what stock exchange is Meta listed, and then it will show you. I'm also going to include a link to this document for you. Before I do that, I'd like to give a shout out to Website Learners. That's the YouTube channel. Those are the guys that created this prompt and shared it with everyone. So shout out to Website Learners. But yes, if you want to do your analysis on a stock, you can pretty much paste this. Just take it, paste it in ChatGPT, and just make sure that you put the name of the stock there, and then you just hit enter. And then ChatGPT is going to take its time to search the web and do its thing. So as you can see here, here's a detailed fundamental analysis of Meta based on latest financial data. You can see everything here. Everything. What their debt is like, what their cash flow is like, free cash flow. This is a lot of money. I like it. The PE ratio, okay, not too high. Dividend, negligible. Industry trends, competitive advantage as well. You can see everything about that stock before you invest in it. This is also important, especially if you're investing in a stock for the first time. Really take your time to do your fundamental analysis first, and then boom, you decide on it. I'm waiting for the stock to pull back a bit more so that I can buy more shares, maybe like 650 or 600. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but I already own Meta stock, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're not done. There are also other platforms out there. There is one called Stocktwits. I'm going to put it here on screen so you can check it out. In fact, while we're talking, I'm going to just type Stocktwits. Yes, I've used it to tune into Apple's earnings call as well before. They have live earnings call. They have an app. The app notifies you from time to time about what's going on in the market. You can also see messages, have conversations with other people, and see what they are saying about that stock. You learn a lot when you download the Stocktwits app. I'm going to include the link here as well in the description of this video. please download the Stocktwits app if you want to again catch up on what's going on in the stock market. The earnings calendar for the coming days, just really everything going on in the stock market. You can catch all of that gist, all of that juice on Stocktwits. It's like Twitter but for stocks. There's also crypto tweets. You can follow them within Stocktwits. They tell you a lot about the crypto market, what's going on, and all of that. So Stocktwits app, again, download the app. Really, really useful, really awesome, freaking amazing. I'm a huge fan of the app, and I will keep talking about it because they notify me of stuff, different stocks before the stocks start to pump. Another one is the stock events app. I'm gonna include it here on screen as well. Stock events app. Let's cancel this. The stock events app, this is it. It has a green logo like this. The stock events app pretty much gives you a sense of when, which company is doing their earnings next, what their earnings date is, economic decision on interest rate for the European Union as well, Fed rate, the next earnings call, what date, like everything. Johnson & Johnson is reporting their earnings today. ASML reported their earnings today, if I recall. You can see different news. Google is reporting their earnings. I think in the coming days. I think tomorrow Netflix is also reporting their earnings. These are past one. Inflation reports for Canada, United States. Like, you see a lot of really good information on stock events as well. They have a widget I really like that shows me the upcoming earnings, when they are going to be, and everything. So stock events is a really honorable mention. And then the last one, not the least of course, is Bloom AI stock app. This one tells you when a stock is overbought or oversold. So this is it. If you add a stock to your watch list on Bloom AI, you get a lot of information on on that stock. So I'm gonna zoom in here. So you see things like this. The owner of this, Acme president, has sold 375 million of shares in the last 3 weeks, which is not a good thing. If a company you put added to your watch list rolled out a new product, you see it here. So a lot of amazing stuff, a lot of really amazing stuff in the market, stuff you would not usually catch on a normal day. Warning signs about a stock, whether you should sell or just not sell, all of that. You get all of that information on this app. The app is available for Android, and it's also available for iPhones as well. So check it out. Check out the Bloom AI app as well. It's really good. It's really good. It's on Playstore, and it's of course on Appstore. So these are the tools that I use to analyze stocks before I invest. Some of them have communities like Stocktwits. You can also use Twitter and YouTube to do your research about different stocks. But again, please do not take their word for it. Tweets where people are saying invest in this stock. Just because somebody said you should invest in a stock on Twitter doesn't mean you should. It might be because they bought that particular stock, and they are just trying to promote it for you to go ahead and invest in. So that's it. That's all the information I have for you guys. Thank you so much for your time. If you watched this video to the end, thank you for making the time to watch it. I promise you, if you check out these platforms, they're going to help you a lot. They're going to help you with your portfolio. I am one of those people who can tell you for a fact that it pays. Look at my overall portfolio. I'm still 11% up in profit over these past months, even with the Trump tariff and people complaining that the market is crashing and everything. It has been doing well. So you get to catch up a lot on the market if you set up these tools and these platforms. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you around. Bye.